Hello and welcome to BlueTube, where we talk all things blue. And this is another vlog type video, which I kinda hinted about in yesterday's transfer deadline day special video. But before I go on and say anything, firstly, I'm sorry. I know this is last season's shirt. I know we're no longer Samsung. I know guys. I just haven't gone around to buying the new Yokohama shirt yet, or the jersey yet. I'll get around to it, but for now, you're just gonna have to deal with this. This is the champion shirt. Let's just go back to those memories when we actually won games. But getting on to this vlog. So what is this whole vlog about? Well, as the title says, I actually don't know what I'm gonna name the title yet, so forget that. But basically, there's two main topics of this video. One of them is explaining why I'm going to be so inactive for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and why there probably won't be any uploads for the next 2 or 3 weeks. And the second part of the video is just saying thank you for 100 subscribers. And I kind of mentioned this in my previous vlog as well, but I haven't really done a formal, thank you to you guys, and I feel really guilty because I love you guys. I love you. But let's get straight into it. So why am I going to be so inactive? What's gonna be my problem? Well, I have many problems. No, the reason for my inactivity, and I mentioned this in previous videos sporadically as well, it's just saying, I'm getting back into school. I have some important exams to take. I've done all my school homework. I'm excited about that. I've got some controlled conditions assessments that I have to do. I've got some coursework that I've got to do. I've got the ACT, which is the American College Test. It's kind of like the SAT, it's the equivalent of that, because a lot of people don't know it for some reason. I've got that, and just my brain is just exploding right now. So let me just lay it down for you guys. Today was, not today, I don't know when I'm uploading this, so probably about 2 days ago from when this video is out, the 2nd of September, it was my first day of school, and you know what, I was very, very excited. I was very happy to meet my friends again and stuff. It was great fun, because I haven't seen them over the whole summer. And obviously, and seeing the teachers again, it was fun. It was great fun. I'm very, very happy about that. But the thing about school is, with school comes a lot of extra unwanted stuff, and one of them is exams. And I mentioned to you, I've got a ton of exams to do. I've got, actually, I had a biology, physics, and chemistry exam, but the biology and chemistry, actually in physics, I don't know, this is exciting me. I think all the exams have been pulled off for now, but for biology and chemistry, we're gonna have to do our coursework, and if you guys don't know what that is, we just have to write up an experiment, say, this is our hypothesis, we're gonna be testing it like this, do the actual experiment, draw some graphs, draw some conclusions from it, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you guys really don't care about this. But just so you guys can get a feel for what I'm gonna have to do, I've got that coming up, and I've got an English essay, and this is gonna blow my mind. In fact, I've actually already written a 2,000-word essay, but I've got to memorize it all, and I've got to write it out under controlled conditions, and that's gonna start on the 13th of September. But what comes before then? This is the big deal, the huge thing. If it wasn't for this, I'd probably keep making videos actively as I've been doing over the last month. But the huge thing is the ACT. And as I said, the American College Test, it's the same thing as the SATs, the Standardized American Test. It's just a test that you have to take if you want to get into an American university, and I do, so I'm taking it. And I've been studying it all summer, and I told you guys in my other vlog, literally vlog, about 8 hours every single day. It's blowing my mind, and I really want to make sure I get a good grade. So I hope you guys understand. I really do, because I'm gonna have to study for that, and I really want to make sure that I can just get it done and dusted. Because if I don't get a good result, I'm gonna have to go through that stress and just put in so much time into it again, and I really just don't want to. I have a life, so hopefully I can get it the 12th of September. Yeah, that's kind of it. So 3 main things, really. The English test that I have to do under the essay, the ACT, which is really the big one that I'm really, the most attention is going to go into that. And of course the 2 biology and chemistry coursework things that I have to do. So I'm really sorry, just in advance. the last month has been incredible. Putting up daily videos, talking to you guys, really being active, engaging with you guys, and giving my views on everything that's happening. But I have done my best to get past the entire transfer window, and I'm sorry, and I hope you guys understand. Just for the next 2 or 3 weeks, so probably until the 12th or 19th of November, somewhere between there, I'm gonna make my next video. And I know it's a long wait, and I know you're gonna miss me because you guys all love me. Don't even deny it. I know you love me. So I'm sorry. Forgive me. But other than that, let's move on to the second part of today's vlog / video thing. 100 subscribers. That's incredible. That is actually incredible. When I first started off this channel, and by the way, this isn't my first YouTube channel. I've always actually kind of had a thing for YouTube. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I've always liked making videos, editing videos, and just the whole thing. And I actually had a channel before, and I did not get a positive reaction, as positive of a reaction as this channel. Let's just say that. So it's really, really encouraging to see. I've done that channel a few years ago, about 5 years ago, when I was a kid. I've done it for a good 6 or 7 months and got up to 40 subscribers. But this channel has been incredible. The feedback, firstly, incredible. Thank you guys. The likes, the comments, the views, it's incredible. And also the people that I've met, especially I mentioned them a lot, but it's because they really mean a lot to me. George, or Fans FC, and also Footflash. I'll probably link them in the description down below if I remember. I need to remember. But if I don't remember, just I'll try my best to remember. There's that, and just the growth that I've achieved, because I've only done this for the last month and a half or so, and it's really to get to 100 subscribers in that time. I wouldn't have even imagined it, because as I said, the last time I did YouTube, it took me 7 months to get 40 subscribers. So it really does mean a lot to me. It really, really does. And as I said in my previous vlog, as sad as it is, this has been the highlight of my summer. Making daily videos with you guys. It's kind of turned into a ritual. I go to school, or I go to study, I do whatever. I come back home, and in the evening before I go to sleep, I make a video, edit it, and upload it to YouTube. It's kind of been like a daily ritual, and it's been really, really incredible. And I think my summer would have been completely different if it hadn't been for this channel, if it hadn't been for you guys watching this and participating in the comment section down below. It really would have been so different. So thank you to you guys. I love you as always, and you guys are awesome, basically. And you know what? I actually didn't anticipate talking about this, but let's talk about something else as well. So what's gonna come next for this channel? Obviously, the last month and a half, the transfer window's been open, and I've been making daily transfer talk videos, talking about transfers. And I have made, match reviews of after every game, and I have done that one episode of opposition analysis against Manchester City, which I want to continue in the more high-profile games. I've done some collaborations with other YouTubers, George FC, shout out to you. So what's gonna come next for this channel? And I've given this a lot of thought, guys, because really this entire channel has kind of sprouted from me talking about transfers, giving my opinion on transfers, and bringing you the latest news of all things blue. And that's where I got my tagline, where we talk all things blue. So let me just tell you guys what I'm definitely gonna do, and what I'm considering, and what I'm considering. 2 piles of things. Firstly, what am I definitely going to do? Well, this is the match reviews and the opposition analysis. Is that the right word? I don't know. The match reviews, they will be coming after every game, except maybe for the Everton game, because the Everton game is actually on the 12th of September. And actually, I'm so lucky, because the game is actually on just a few hours after my test finishes, so I can still catch that. But I probably won't have enough time to make that video, because I need to start memorizing my 2,000-word essay. It's just, yeah. So I hope you guys understand, but after the Everton game, hopefully from the Arsenal game, because there will be a lot to talk about in that game, I will definitely be doing a match review after every single game, whether it's Champions League, FA Cup, Capital One Cup, Premier League. Did I miss something else? I think that's it, yeah. I'll be making a match review, giving my opinions on it, and opening the discussion up to you guys, thinking how we did, what players did well, etc., etc. You guys know the drill. I've made a few videos before, and you guys should check out the playlist on my channel for match reviews if you haven't watched any of them before, just to get a gist of what it's all about. And second, opposition analysis, and this is a weird one because I've only made one episode throughout the month and a half that I've been here, and the reason for that is because it takes a lot of time. It really does. And I urge you guys to go watch the opposition analysis of Manchester City because a lot of time went into it. Behind the scenes, it was one of my favorite videos of all time to create. And the reason for that is because I love football. I love watching football. I love analyzing football. I love giving my thoughts on football. And mainly, my focus is on Chelsea, but sometimes I like to look at other teams as well. And it's the thing about opposition analysis is this is an opportunity for me to really get an in-depth view of the other team. So I'll give you an example. For the Manchester City opposition analysis video, what I did was go watch the highlights, and not just 3-minute highlights, really extensive highlights showing passages of play, really 10 to 15 minutes for each game for the last 5 games that they made. So 5 times 15, that's 75 minutes of just watching videos. But also I was also writing notes, just thinking about how the players are playing, really analyzing it, really becoming all Gary Neville about it, And it was great fun for me because I love that kind of thing. But it does take up a lot of time, which is why I'm not going to be doing an opposition analysis for every single game that we play. I'm going to be doing it for only the high-profile games, maybe only the games against Arsenal, against Man U, against Man City, and of course any of the Champions League knockout stage matches. But actually, Arsenal, this is a strange one because I really do want to make an opposition analysis for them because Chelsea and Arsenal, it's really the biggest rivalry for us, I guess. So I will try my best, guys. I've said this a lot. I sound like I don't know. I've said this a lot, but I will really genuinely try my best to get an opposition analysis for Arsenal, which is on the 19th or maybe the 20th of September. I will try my best, but forgive me. And by the way, if you guys want to stay in touch with me throughout any of this, I will try my best to be active on Twitter just to give you guys an update on how things are going. But if you guys don't care about me, then feel free to ignore that and disregard that. But as I was saying, those two things, match reviews, opposition analysis, I will definitely be doing after this whole transitioning stage. After I do all my tests, after I get all the exams, the coursework out of the way, because really, school is a big priority for me. As much as I love this, school is really, really important, especially, for my age. So I hope you understand that. And let's go into the next part, the maybe part, the things that I've kind of been considering. So what I've been thinking about is because there's so many just things about football and so many things about Chelsea to talk about, and this is Bluetooth. So while I do love football and I want to talk about all things football, I really want to be focusing more on the Chelsea side. But of course, it depends on what you guys think. If you guys want me to talk about La Liga, Bundesliga, maybe even a video comparing the leagues, because I know that's a lot of this is a very, very controversial topic. So a lot of people, including me, say the Premier League is the best league in the world, no doubt. But some people say, La Liga, Real Madrid and Barcelona can walk over Chelsea and City every day. And also, Bayern Munich is a lot better than City and Chelsea. A lot of people would argue that, and that's a big controversy. So I might tackle some of football's big questions, and questions like who's better, Ronaldo or Messi, just stuff like this, random stuff like that. But what I was really, really thinking about and considering a lot was more Chelsea-related videos, but kind of random in a way. So let me give you some examples that I have had in my head. And if you guys watched the transfer talk video before the deadline day one, the penultimate transfer talk for the summer, I mentioned the video. No, actually, no. If you guys watch the deadline day video, you guys will have heard me talk about Chelsea's loan policy, but I didn't really go into too much depth because I think I can make an entire 20-30 minute video about that because I have a lot of opinions. Let's just say that. Sorry. So just stuff like Chelsea's loan policy. What do I think of that? I can make an entire video dedicated to that. Or I can make an entire video dedicated to Chelsea's youth system, which kind of interlinks with the loan policy, I guess. I can make an entire video talking about Jose Mourinho as a manager, what I think of him, what I think of his tactics, what I think of his record, and just, do I like him or do I not like him? Spoiler alert, I love him. Another example, what is there? I can make a video talking about how I how I started to support Chelsea. How that could be an interesting video, because I am a Korean guy who grew up in Dubai and lived in Dubai his entire life. You know, what on earth happened for me to support a London club? This is an interesting one because I have very strong views about this. Plastic fans. And I have very strong views about this because I get called that a lot. You know, obviously being Korean and not living in London. I've never had the opportunity to even go to Stamford Bridge, because the last time I went to London was when I was about 4 years old. So, you know, I do get comments like that, not on YouTube, but just in real life when I'm, you know, bantering with friends and stuff. So I do have very strong views on that. So I can just talk about a bunch of things, you know, regarding football, whether it's Chelsea, whether it's, you know, whatever. So I do have a bunch of ideas in my head. So guys, do not worry for a second that this channel is going to go dead because the transfer window is closed, because that's just not gonna happen. This brain, you don't understand the creativity and just yeah. Where was I going with this? I actually don't know. My mind has just gone blank, guys. I am so sorry. Let's just wrap up the video then. This video has been a lot longer than I thought. I wanted this to be a quick, you know, 5-10 minute video, and I feel like it's gone over 20 minutes, but I'm not too sure. But so just to wrap up, guys, I'm gonna be busy for the next 2 or 3 weeks, so there's gonna be basically no uploads. Forgive me. I still love you guys. I still think about you guys. Secondly, thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I know it's very late for me because it happened about a week ago, but you know, just thank you. I haven't really made a formal, you know, video of my gratitude because, you know, and you guys deserve it because you guys mean a lot to me. So there's that. And also third, just talking about the type of videos that are going to be coming up leading up to the January transfer window, because obviously there will be no more transfer talks, so I'm going to have to fill it in with other videos. But this is one guarantee that I cannot make to you guys, and this is just, you know, an unfortunate reality, but a reality nonetheless. I think I've said that before as well in a previous video, I don't know. But the thing is, I'm not going to be able to deliver daily videos to you guys, and I know that sucks. It really sucks. And as I said, this has kind of become a daily ritual of mine, so it's gonna feel a bit weird to not make daily videos. But the thing is, you know, school comes into play, my life comes into play, and hanging out with friends, that kind of thing. Because in Korea, of course, you know, all of my friends are somewhere else. All of my friends are in England or France or Germany or the US or whatever they're doing. So, you know, time is tight, and this is actually my GCSE year. So I've got, at the end of the year, in June, I've got 8 or 9 exams to prepare for. Oh my god. So yeah, this year is going to be tough on me. So please understand that I'm not going to have time to upload daily videos. But still, always remember that I'm thinking of you, that I love you, and that I'm actually just kidding because I hate you. But thanks for watching, guys. I would say I'll see you guys later, but really it's gonna be a lot more than later. I'll see you guys in 2 or 3 weeks. Hopefully you guys are well, you guys are good, you guys are healthy, your life is good. That was a strange thing to say. But yeah, I'll look forward to talking to you guys in the future. But until then, stay blue.